My name is DeAndre Robinson. I am a 24-year-old American man.
Okay, let's get started.
I have a good life, a good relationship with my parents, my family in general, my siblings, my cousins, all of that. I am not starved for love or support or affection. I'm a relatively handsome young man who has no issue with ladies. Most recently, I had a wonderful woman in my life. Um, Financially, I make around the median income in the country, so it's not like I'm in dire straits or anything. Um, Life is generally good. I am safe. I am intelligent. I am attractive. I am,
Hey, give me a try
I'm
already!
okay. I'm okay.
Not this! Try this
And
on!
despite all that, I'm not happy.
Now, time for the big guns! Ready for
And
a shot!
I wish I could point to something specific
I might have gone
to
overboard.
to show that like this is why I'm unhappy. I wish I could say it's because I have debt. I wish I could say it's because I don't have money or because my parents did XYZ to me or
Something.
because no woman will look at me. I wish I had something that like I could blame, but I don't.
This is getting kind of
I
dicey.
can't I don't know why I'm unhappy.
How about this? Try this
I'm
on!
gonna get therapy. I'm
Now,
gonna
time
shoot
for
for
the big
therapy, of
guns!
course.
In for a
But
shot!
for now,
Whoopsie! I
I
might have
I
gone
just
overboard.
I just came to a point where I realized that maybe the way I think isn't normal.
Now, time for the big guns!
And what I mean by that is I I always have this sort of self isolation, I guess, mentality in everything I do, everything.
My
My
turn now.
hobbies are video games. I love video games, and I think if I had to say what my dream is, one day I want to release a video game and have it sell critically and be loved, be a beloved cult classic. I mean, that's probably if I had to say what I have a dream in life is, it'd probably be that. If I won the lottery, I'd pay debt, I'd buy land, and then I'd blow the rest of it hiring people and making the video game that I want to make. Or if I were rich, I'd do that too, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'd also get a truck, a GMC Sierra 3500 Denali Ultimate with a dually, like two rear wheels on both sides, and then a like a 13,000 pound RV. So that's like $200,000 right there. But if I were rich, those are some things I'd do. Um, I I love video games, and I bring this up to say that my hobbies isolate me because the types of video games I play and the way I play video games is very stationary, very solitary. Speaking of which, I'm going to play video games while I record this. Um, the way I go about life, the way I live and exist, it just lends itself to me constantly putting myself in situations where I'm
Kneel
alone.
down, damn you!
I like, my main hobby is video games. I like role playing games where I immerse myself in these stories and I like really fall in love with these fictional characters, right? And then for work, I'm a truck driver. I'm always on the road, always going somewhere alone, always. I'm in school. I was a full-time student up until a couple weeks ago. I dropped two of my classes and now I'm half-time. But I just I was so overwhelmed, and even that, like, I'm a computer or a software engineering major, and
Face the power of
um,
Ultra Vegeta
I
Wall!
like video games, and that's like my whole reason for doing it. I mean, again, I already have a solid job with a 401k and all the boring adult stuff. Like I'm already a cog in the machine. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to aim directly at the mic. Oops. I'm not sure if it missed that, but I was just saying I'm a software engineering major and I'm a truck driver and That's all I was saying. I said I have a pretty good job, pretty good income already. But um, at the end of it, I still feel unhappy, unfulfilled, um, unpleased. I mean, everything I do is like a solitary way of being. And sometimes I crash. Like a couple weeks ago, I found myself just. I need to turn down the music on this wallpaper, by the way. It's just a little bit too much, so I think that's what we'll do right now. Give me 1 second. Um, I'm sorry. I'm recording. I'm apologizing to nobody because I'm recording this for myself. I might upload it with the game I'm gonna play here in a second for myself, of course. Yeah, that's much better. But I'm just okay. I guess my PC in general is just too loud. I don't really have a way of like, I guess, reaching out to people. I do. I mean, I can literally do it. I can. I'm socially capable. I'm financially capable. I'm intellectually capable. My problem is mental. Like my problem is literally mental or psychological or whatever. However, I am completely capable of doing the things I want to do, and that's why it frustrates me to to say that I haven't done
Sure
them,
talk tough, but you can use
because it's
more
like I
training.
wish, like I said, I wish I could point to a specific thing, a specific thing that prohibits me from doing the things I want to do, but I can't. So, um, I don't really know what to say, but I don't want to stop talking. So I guess I'm just going to be completely open and honest with myself about where I stand in
Oh,
life.
you'll regret that.
I have about $70,000 worth of debt to pay off. This includes car loans, a personal loan, and student loans. The personal loan's about 6,800, the car loan's about 18,000, and the student loans cover the rest. All adding up to about $70,000. Like literally exactly 70,000, I think. Um, Up until recently, that was probably closer to 77,000, but over the past few months, I've paid down $7,000 in debt. Um, I was in a pretty solid relationship. Okay, I don't want a screensaver anymore. Turn that off. I was in a pretty solid relationship, and uh, I broke up with my girlfriend. I really um don't know like how do you change screensaver? Where is screensaver? How do you change screensaver? Turn that off. That needs to turn off. But I almost broke up with my girl. Or I did break up with my girlfriend. I almost dropped completely out of school and quit my job all in the same day. I also want to change my name from DeAndre Robinson to Rohan Kalem. And honestly, of all the things that like came from this like mental breakdown, that's probably the only thing that I like actually want to do is change my name. Um, I'm trying to start a corporation. I want to make video games. I'm not rich by any means. I can't do that, but I will. I can't keep waiting. I genuinely can't keep waiting anymore. I'm so exhausted of waiting and trying to learn how to do the thing. Like I keep trying to learn and then never doing it. So I can't. I can't. How the frick do you turn off the screensaver, bro? What the heck? Where is screensaver? I need to turn that off. Um, no, it's not that. But yeah, I just okay. We gotta search it. Change screensaver. There we go. Turn that off. None.
I'm not done yet. This is gonna be good.
Oh, okay. Actually, we can do it. We just need it to be more than 1 minute.
Great timing. Let's give 'em
Maybe like
everything we got.
15 minutes.
Little light show for ya.
There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. I'm a usually pretty optimistic guy, but recently I lost all my hope, all my optimism. I feel empty, not sad, not angry, not happy.
This is getting kind.
I can express these emotions, but I don't feel them, if that makes sense. And it's been really hard to, like,
Now, time for the big guns.
I guess, talk to people because I don't feel anything. I just, when I get overwhelmed, I shut down. There is no feeling associated with it. It's not like I'm sad. It's not like I'm angry. It's not like I'm happy.
Turn now.
I just feel empty. Not to harp too much on my relationship, but the woman was wonderful, and I miss her. I do. I want to talk to her. I want to see her, but I need help, and I've spoken to her about it. I'm not gonna like divulge the details of what I said to her or anything like that, or what she said to me. She really laid into me as she should have, but I'm not gonna reveal all that basically. But what I will say is that I am, even though I miss her, I don't feel sad or angry or happy. I guess my understanding of emotions is pretty basic because I keep going back to those three. There's a lot more for sure, but I don't feel anything right now. And like life isn't hard for me. It isn't like I can go and be like, "Hey, I need help," because I don't know what I need help with. Life isn't hard. And usually when I think of asking people for help, it's like, "Oh, I need money to start a business." And it's like that's not what I want to ask people for help for. And surely there's a way I can do it without asking for money.
Tough, but you can use more training.
I just don't know. I used to think this is just the way I am up until a couple weeks ago. I used to think this is just the way I am. But now I don't know if the way I am is normal or good or right. So I'm caught between this state of I need to accept the way that I am. I need to accept and be happy for who I am. Be me Rohan or be me DeAndre. Because again, I'm changing my name to Rohan. That's happening. That's happening. That is happening. Changing my name to Rohan. But sorry, I just took a sip of something. Anyway, I think I've talked quite a bit about my internals. Let's talk about like external factors that might be affecting how I'm feeling. I think I spoke about internals, I'm not sure. But for externals, right? I live in America. I am a 24-year-old man. I like video games. I work as a truck driver, and I am a software engineering major. Basically, my entire, I guess, existence revolves around some form of computer, right? Like either a video game console or a computer, like an actual computer. I've never been good at school. 24, still in undergrad. I've never been good at school. Like, I'm intellectually capable of understanding the material, but I don't have the discipline, diligence. I don't know if I don't have it because I have learned the stuff. I just don't learn it quickly, if that makes sense. I mean, I learn it quickly, but like coding is pretty easy. I feel like like if you put a problem in front of me, I can sit down and think it out if I've come to the point where I understand the syntax needed. But coming to that point, like whereas understanding the materials easy, sitting down to understand the materials is not. Don't know how to explain it. That might sound foolish or dumb or stupid or moronic or lazy. I don't really care what it sounds like, okay? I don't care. I just know that I'm capable of it and I can understand it. I can look at code, I can produce code. But then there's this feeling that even if I could, like, even if I didn't have whatever was holding me back, if there is anything holding me back, what, even if I didn't have that, right? Would it even matter? I mean, there are people far better than I on a massive scale currently that cannot get jobs with far better qualifications than I. I mean, like, master's degrees, not even getting jobs at McDonald's. I'm not sure how much I believe it, but I've heard it. I'm not sure if I believe it though. Like McDonald's, you walk in, they say, "What are your qualifications?" You could say, "I have a criminal record." They say, "Oh, you get on the fryer. You start tomorrow." You know, like that's what I believe. At least I don't know. But my point is, I've seen people, and one or two people, I'm like, okay, I don't believe it. But like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000. It's like how can I not question everything? Like, will the path I want to take lead to anything? They can't even get jobs. And then on top of that, the people that do get jobs are the unhappiest people. I mean, look who's talking, right? Look who's fucking talking, DeAndre. But they're the unhappiest people. And it's like, do I really want to follow their path? I don't. First off, I don't feel equipped to follow their path, at least not the way they did. And then second off, when I see success, I see them not getting to where they want to be. And then the ones that do get to where they want to be, when I see their success, they're not even happy. So it's like, what's the point? So maybe that as an external factor impacted me, right? But let's just say that I can get a job. I actually am happy at the job, right? Will it pay enough to
I knew I was gonna
to
win. Better luck
to
next
support
time.
my dreams, right? Will I be able to buy land, get a truck, get an RV, and start a video game company? Will I be able to on my salary? Like, will I be able to keep the job? You know, I mean,
You ever wonder
again, AI is coming
what
up,
training in
and
Otherworld is like?
AI can. It's not always right, but it can do some pretty impressive stuff. I'm censoring myself. I'm trying not to curse, trying to be better with my vocabulary. But it can do some pretty impressive stuff, especially when it comes to coding, right? And it, like,
Save
you
your
can't tell it
tears. We
code
got
me
a
up a
squad
game
settle,
engine,
understand?
but you can tell it, hey, I need you to open a
Check
window.
out how strong
And the thing
I've
will open
got.
a window. And then you can say, hey, I need you to create a rendering process for that window. Just break it into little itty bitty steps that you understand, and you can have the AI do that, right? And it's like, okay, at a certain point, at what point will my skill set be unnecessary because the AI can just do it for a prospective employer? If they could just hire someone who specifically understands the code enough to have the AI do the thing it needs to do, right? So instead of having a team of 100 coders, you could have a team of maybe 20. You save 80 people's worth of income, and then you just have to have those people be on board with how the AI is doing the thing. So it's like, realistically, is there hope for me? Is there hope for me? Again, I already have a cozy job that I'm gonna bring up an anime because I like anime. You can't believe I didn't bring that up earlier. I like anime, and there's this anime that's come out called Kaiju Number 8. It's about a guy named Kafka Hibino who had big dreams as a child that he could not live up to as an adult. And he ended up getting basically a cozy job that paid his bills and he could live how he wanted to, but he was unfulfilled in life. Right. And then he gets like the powers of a kaiju and he can like follow his dreams and yada 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 blah blah blah. Right. And the story continues from there. It's pretty like I think the loser portion of him, it doesn't really go away. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's a cool anime. It kind of puts me in the same mindset as like Parasite, maybe a little bit of Noragami, maybe a little bit like more mature Noragami. Maybe I don't know. Noragami is kind of dark too, but I don't know. It puts me in the mindset of those like more mature animes like Code Geass, Parasite, Noragami, maybe Akame ga Kill. Maybe Attack on Titan. I haven't watched that one. I didn't really like it, but it puts me in the mindset of those animes, right? And I like the main character so much because it's like well, I have a cozy
Hey,
job
give
that
me
pays
the
the
turn
bills, but I'm
already.
not fulfilled. I'm not happy, and this isn't what I want to do. I don't have control over my life right now.
Now, time for the big
And even if
guns.
I did, would it be enough? Would I be able to
Here it
afford my
goes.
place?
Now, time for the big
And
guns.
currently, I just
I'll
don't
keep 'em
have,
coming.
there's,
I'm not done
like I
yet.
said earlier, there's a part of me that can just hope through anything, that can optimistically think my way through anything. But that part of me is just not present right now. Right now, all that's present is an empty. Oh my God, I just realized I might have been talking not into the mic this whole time. And I have to talk directly into the mic because it's on interview mode. Hopefully, it caught up to that because I don't feel like uh, redoing any part of that. I don't even know how long it's been like that. I don't know. Maybe this is enough because I'm gonna go record like the gameplay to put behind this or whatever, and then I'll just put the two together. It's not gonna be like the craziest thing in the world or anything, but yeah, we're just gonna. I don't know. I just want the hopeful part of me back, and I want to be able to accomplish my dreams. My dream of making my own video game. And I don't even care if I can do it or not. I'm starting my corporation. I don't even care. Okay, I'm starting it. And if it fails, it fails. If it takes off, it takes off. And I hope I'm fulfilled there. I really do.
No holding back.
Stay back.
Bring it on. How about out?
I'm not done. Gallic gun.
This is gonna be good. Eat this! Wow, Dad, that was great timing! Let's give him everything we got! Little light show for ya!
Now it's my turn. Bars, we're going to take this. You'll regret that! You sure talk tough, but you can use more training.